Imagine you're a business owner relying on a dozen different software programs. Each one is expensive, overly complicated, and worst of all, none of them are connected. It can be incredibly stressful, right? Now, picture Odoo. CRM, accounting, inventory, manufacturing, marketing, HR, and more. Odoo brings all the tools your business needs into one simple platform, and all seamlessly connected. Everything works together, giving you the peace of mind that your business is running smoothly from every angle. Odoo's open source applications are user-friendly and designed to scale with your business, saving you time and money. Say goodbye to juggling multiple platforms and hello to efficient integrated management. Stop wasting resources on complicated systems and make the switch to Odoo today. Visit odoo.com, ODOO.com, and discover how Odoo can simplify and streamline your business operations. Odoo, modern management made simple.
That's one of the reasons why I created it. Because when I moved here, I didn't know anyone. I had no friends, no support network, and no professional network. So I really wanted to create a meetup group that was focused on people I could relate to, people like myself who are looking to continuously build their professional network and have more authentic, meaningful professional relationships instead of just exchanging a business card. And I was spending so much time researching online for all of these events, going on Eventbrite, Meetup, everywhere. It was very time consuming, so I created a spreadsheet.
That was Dana. She's an author, speaker, real estate investment, and she's a Meetup expert. So if you ever wanted to learn how to have meetups and start meetups, this is the episode for you. So welcome to another episode of the Online Marketing Secret Podcast. I'm your host, Lopez. So like and share this episode, and let's get started. This episode is brought to you by the best AI software online called Goody. That's Goody. Goody will help you create all content for your blogs, websites, newsletters, articles, ads, and even pictures, LinkedIn posts, Twitter, you name it. All you got to do is go to lopezthesane.com/Goody. That's Goody. And the best part about Goody is absolutely free. That's right. It's free for the first 7 days. You can cancel at any time. Goody will help you create all your contents for your blogs and websites online. And it's 100% absolutely free, full access for the first 7 days. All you got to do, just go to my website. That's lopezthesane.com/Goody. That's Goody. Or just click the link in the show notes and get started today.
Sit back and relax and get ready for another exclusive episode of the Online Marketing Secrets Podcast with Lopez.
So, where you from?
I'm from Southern California, a suburb of LA called Claremont.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm familiar with the LA area. Because I used to be in the Navy, so I was stationed in San Diego for about 6 months. So we used to drive up to LA a lot. So
My mom, she was a doctor in the Navy actually, and she was stationed at Camp Pendleton.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with all of that.
San Diego's beautiful, and LA is really nice too.
Yeah.
I'm here in Charlotte.
Yeah. So how'd you end up here?
So I went to school in Chicago. I personally wanted to get out of California because I've lived there all my life. I went to I was in Claremont from kindergarten to high school, and I just wanted a fresh start to reinvent myself. So I went to school in Chicago, and then I moved to Dallas, Texas. I was there for 5 years, and then I moved to Charlotte in April 2024. So I'm still pretty new here.
Oh, that's nice. So what made you like come online? You know, because a lot of people, you know, they kind of shy away from being on the internet. They're like, you know, they come up with all type of excuses. I don't like how I look. I don't like how I talk. You know, so what made you come online?
So, to be honest, this is my first ever podcast, and I am pretty nervous about being on here. And I don't like my voice, but I had an opportunity to be featured on a podcast in May of last year. And because I had all these, you know, insecurities and self-doubt, I passed up the opportunity. But now I have been growing a lot and building confidence, and my desire to help people is greater than my fear of being embarrassed or my fear of criticism.
Perfect. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, everything that you do the first time, everybody's going to be a little nervous. So, but the good news is you pushed through the fear. So that's a good thing.
I did. I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's good. So what made you start doing meetup groups? What made you want to start doing that?
So, I'm more of an introverted and shy person. It was always hard for me to make friends growing up, and also in college. I had to work a lot harder, and it seemed like some people, they just kind of naturally clicked. So when I moved to Dallas, I was always the one initiating plans with everyone. I would kind of find a fun event going on and invite a bunch of girls to come. And I was actually a meetup host in Dallas since 2021. For a woman in their 20s group. And then when I moved here, I was talking to some meetup hosts at one of the events, and one of the organizers made me a host as well. He gave me that opportunity because I told him about my previous background, and I was like, sure, why not?
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, well, speaking of Dallas, you know, I went to Dallas last year.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, this seems to be pretty nice place. You know, I don't know, you know, because, you know, if you're in the sports, you know, you hear about the Dallas Cowboys and football and all that stuff or whatever. That's all they talk about. But just the city itself, I went there for like 3 days because I went to a conference, and I got out pretty good bit, and just looking at the city and everything. So how was your experience there?
I really did like Dallas, and I think Charlotte is a mini Dallas. I love the suburbs are very developed, especially the ones near Dallas. And there's a downtown. There's always fun things to do, not just in Dallas, but in Irving, Frisco, Plano. There's just so much to do, and it's such a big metro, and there's something for everyone, even people who enjoy outdoor activities there. There's a lot of hiking opportunities, a lot of sports if you want to do a co-ed league, or also if you enjoy going to the professional leagues like the Dallas Cowboys. I also love how there's a bunch of different neighborhoods in Dallas that you can kind of explore and check out their restaurants as well. There's so much to do for everyone.
Yeah, it is. You know, as a matter of fact, the guy that had the event in Dallas, he did a meetup the day before the event itself.
Oh, okay. And
yeah.
what kind of meetup was it? Like a networking event?
It was well, the whole conference was surrounding around online marketing. If you want to be a writer or a speaker, so that's what the focus was around. But the meetup was more of a you can come here if you just want to meet up with people early before the event, before the live event. You know,
I love that. And that's a good way to kind of connect in more of an intimate setting with people, because sometimes at these conferences there can be hundreds of people, and especially if there's a lot of speakers speaking for most of the time, it'll be hard to connect. So I really like that strategy. That's a good idea.
Yeah, you can get lost in some of these conferences.
You can.
Yeah, especially there's a lot of people. And but you know, I thought about, this is like years ago, because I lived in Atlanta for about 10 years. And I always thought about having a meetup. But the thing that I was thinking, I'm like, how am I going to get people to show up? Because at the time, I'm new in Atlanta. I don't know anybody. I don't know. I mean, yeah, of course, I got classmates and cousins and stuff like that or whatever. But they live far away. It's like, and they're not into what I was into at the time. Because at the time, they're not really interested in anything that has to do with online. They're just happy with their jobs or whatever. And so when I was thinking about having meetups, I'm like, well, what is going to be surrounded by or about, and how am I going to get people to show up? And so did you think about this stuff like before you started to do meetups?
So in Dallas, I didn't really think about that because it was just a group already started. But in Charlotte, especially my networking group, I did think about that. And that's one of the reasons why I created it. Because when I moved here, I didn't know anyone. I had no friends, no support network, and no professional network. So I really wanted to create a meetup group that was focused on people I could relate to, people like myself who are looking to continuously build their professional network and have more authentic, meaningful professional relationships instead of just exchanging a business card. And I was spending so much time researching online for all of these events, going on Eventbrite, Meetup, everywhere. It was very time consuming. So I created a spreadsheet to keep track of all the different events and all the groups, but was realizing, well, if I'm doing all this work, why not create my own group that gives me exactly what I am looking for in a group? So I decided to start my own group, and I've been very happy with it so far.
Yeah, that's nice, because I always thought about, because, now there's some people, they might have a corporate job, and they might be a well-known person in their town, in their city, and for those people, it might be easy for them to put a group of people together, because I met people like that. I'm like, hey man, how'd you get the people to show up? Oh, he said, hey, I already knew a lot of people, so all I had to do was just reach out to like 2 or 3 people that they knew, and the whole, they might have had 30, 40 people show up. I'm like, oh, that's how you did it. I said, and that's when I told him, I said, I don't have it like that. I'm new here, buddy.
Same, I didn't have it like that either. But I will say SEO on posting your events online has been really successful for me. I've spoken to a few people. I was like, how do you find out about our events? And they said they were just Googling networking events in Charlotte, and my event was the first one to pop up. Yeah,
that's true. I have seen, I've Googled, I use Google a lot now, I admit.
Same.
Yeah. And events, they do pop up from time to time. And some events I've never even heard of. So that does work for sure, So while you were getting your event together, how did you go about doing it? After you had after you had the ideas together, how did you go about doing it? Like where the location to the what it's going to be about, and how'd you get it all together?
So I wasn't even thinking about hosting events myself. I was thinking about selling that, spreadsheet online to other people, starting a business that way, and also creating a support and accountability group. I was really interested in that because I could use some support and accountability myself. That's what inspired me to create the group, because that's what I'm looking for. But I just decided, since I'm spending all this time doing research and also that business model, I'm not that good in Excel, and it's just like a lot of research for me. I decided not to pursue that area. So I figured, why not create my own? And I tailored it to exactly what I was looking for. So kind of happy hours, very casual events where people are looking to make friends. And also I wanted, because again, I was new when I moved here. I didn't really know anyone. I wanted to host more frequent meetups as well. So I started doing bi-weekly events, then weekly events. And how I decided on the location, I made a Facebook post about it, asking people what venues they recommended. And I believe someone recommended Charlotte Beer Garden because I wanted a fun, exciting location. And there's some other networking groups that have their events at different places. So I wanted to make my group stand out and be in a different location. And we actually had our first event on a Friday evening. Oh, mama. Oh, that's my cat, honey. Mama, hey girl. And I was asking people if like a Tuesday would be better or a Wednesday, but there's a lot of networking groups who host events on Thursdays. So I decided to go against a Thursday, and I just wanted to be unique. And also being younger, it can be hard to go to events during the weekday. So I just decided, why not try a Friday? And we had a good turnout. I had over 20 people show up to my first meetup.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, mostly, a lot of these meetups is usually hit or miss. I've seen.
It can.
Because I've heard people say, man, I had like 20 people registered online and 3 showed up.
It's true. It can happen. The RSVP to attendee ratio can definitely vary.
Yeah, So how do you now? How do you? I guess if let's say you had 20 people registered online, right? And let's say for whatever reason.
Sorry, my cat's just playing with some paper.
That's cool. Let's say 3 people showed up. Maybe 2 people showed up. Do you keep going at everything is planned, or because I've known some people, man, if they registered 20 people and if 2 people showed up, I've seen some people say, hey, it's canceled. Oh shit!
So actually my second meetup, I think there was actually around 20 RSVPs and only 1 person showed up, but I didn't cancel the event because I believe in quality over quantity, and we had a really good conversation, and the meetup was cut short, but I wasn't the one who decided to cut it short. He had another event to attend, so he left, but we had a really good conversation, and I believe in staying true to my word. So if I'm hosting an event, I will be there no matter what. Yeah. Unless I'm sick, which I need to think of like a backup plan or a co-host actually for events.
Yeah, I see it the same way too. Online or offline, if I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. If it's 1 person or 50 people watching, but I'm going to do the same routine. I'm not going to change, But there's some people don't see it that way. If they don't have the right amount of people they feel like they should have, they're going to cancel the whole thing.
I believe reputation is everything, and I'm very honest and reliable, and I stay true to my word. So I mean what I say, and if I say I'm going to be there, I'll be there. Unless I'm sick or something. Yeah, that's understandable. If you're sick, you don't feel well, or somebody got sick in the family or something like that. That's understandable. Yeah. So what made you decide to, hey, I'm gonna publish a book on networking? What made you decide to do that? So I've always wanted to publish a book, and I actually published a book when I was 8. It was this Kitty Publishing Agency, so it's not actually like published online, available for purchase, but I have been wanting to self-publish a book since 2022. So I rewrote that book, that children's book, and the topic is on bullying and how bullying can really affect and hurt those around you, and that words can really hurt, and to show kids that how much of an impact words can have on them. And also, which is, I think this is more important, but by choosing to be kind, your life will be more fulfilling and more meaningful than choosing to be mean.
Yeah, that's true. So that's good. You didn't have to start from scratch. You already had. Yeah, that's good. That's like that's unusual.
And I did not publish the children's book yet. That is still something I'm working on, just because as a children's book, you need to have an illustrator, and that's just a whole nother complexity. But I decided to write the networking book just to get my foot in the door for understanding the self-publishing process. And also because, to be honest, like, my life wasn't fulfilling before, and I was doing a lot of self-reflection, and I feel fulfilled by helping people. That's really what I'm passionate about. And I feel really passionate about helping people who have been in my shoes, because I find it more relatable, and I believe I can make a difference, and I want to make a difference in people's lives. Because networking and being more introverted and shy, that was a big struggle that I have overcome. And I want to help other people, because I know it's an issue out there. Just gonna plug my charger in.
Yeah. I mean, just based on my experience, if you have the right people around you, things usually get easier and less difficult. Based on my experience, regardless of whatever you're trying to get done, if you meet the right person or the right group of people, things usually move sometimes rapidly and sometimes smoothly, much better. There's no struggle, because they already have all the answers I need. They can help me,
I agree. And also, being a business owner, it's really hard. There are so many different challenges. You have ups and downs, but having a support network is really important, so those people can bring you back up when you're feeling down. And I really needed that. So I've successfully created a support network here in Charlotte, and also when I moved to Dallas and Chicago. And I truly believe in the benefits of networking, and also having a strong support system for your business and your professional life.
Yeah, for sure. So where do you see this group going to? You're gonna get bigger, or you're gonna one day have a big event in Charlotte? Where do you want it to go to? I should say.
So I see it as expanding online. So we have a virtual community as well as our in-person group in Charlotte. So I'm actually working on a program called Networking Confidence for Introverts, and I'm going to share strategies in my book, and also strategies on how to network effectively in today's modern, fast-paced, and competitive world, where people have the attention span of a peanut. I said what I said with the scrolling. There's so many distractions out there, and really to gain that, to stay top of mind to your network, you need to do certain actions. And I'm also going to talk about how to build emotional resilience in networking situations, and how to overcome those setbacks and rejections, because that does help. That does happen. It's not going to be a smooth sailing. They're going to have some setbacks. You're going to feel bad. You're going to feel stupid at a networking event, but you just got to keep pushing forward. So I'm going to launch a program soon for that, and also host workshops and seminars online as well as in person too. I have actually a networking event coming up. It's a networking event and workshop here in Charlotte on February 8th. And I'm also doing the same workshop online, and it's teaching people strategies on how to build the confidence needed to put yourself out there to attend your first networking event, or build confidence to continue networking, and I'm going to share strategies on how to manage anxiety before and after a networking event, and also share some tips on how to network effectively.
That's
so
good.
I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, that's good. I found, I think, I've only been here, three years now.
Okay, and you moved here from Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I only been 3 years, and I was just, I attended meetups in Atlanta, of course, and I think I might have attended one here. This was like before, I wasn't even living here at the time or whatever, and that one was really bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What
really
happened?
They just wasn't organized. They were kind of they just weren't organized. It was, they said what it was supposed to be, but when we got there, it was something else. Everyone was kind of walking around lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But so on this particular time, I was on Meetup. I was just, I wasn't even looking for a Charlotte event. I was just, strolling basically, and your event popped up. Your group popped up, and I was like, I'll check it out. And the thing that got my attention was you were interviewing people. Well, when I clicked on the link, on one link, it was a Facebook link. You were interviewing people, and it looked like you were maybe at a meetup at that time or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's a little different. I never seen anybody do that. Most people.
I love that I'm unique.
Yeah, most people, if they have a meetup, they won't have no cameras on anything like that. No, this is that. I've never seen it. Of course, I've seen people have cameras at events or conferences, something like that, but never the meetups. I've never seen it. So that's the thing that kind of got my attention. I said, I'll check this out. Now, I didn't immediately attend though. I waited like a month later.
Oh, so you saw the content creators and entrepreneurs collab meetup? Was that the first one you saw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I waited like a month later, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go to this one, right? And I actually, I have every time I register for an event, it goes to my cell phone. That way, and I'll get like a message like an hour before the exact time, right? Mm-hmm. So I actually forgot about it.
Oh, okay.
And once I got the message on my phone, I said, oh, yeah, I'm going to this, I guess it was like at least I thought it was like a bar and grill, something like that, right?
Vaulted Oak Brewing.
Yeah. Now, I never been there before, but I like, that's right down the street for me. So I'll go there. I don't, if it sucks, I'll just leave. Right? But turns out it was nice. But I noticed that it was another group there. Right?
Oh, the same night? Really?
Yeah, it was another group there. When I walked in, it was another group to the right. And first I thought that was your group. And then I was like, no, that don't look like her. And then I saw a table to the left, and I said, oh, it has to be over there. Then I went over there, it was like maybe 15 people. And I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. And then I didn't talk to you initially. It was somebody else. And then you were the second person that I introduced myself to. And I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. It's a good vibe and everything or whatever.
I love that. Good vibe.
Yeah. I say all that to say that when it comes to these meetup groups, every group is not for everybody. Sometimes it's going to be it's a hit or miss. But I think there's a group for everybody at the end of the day.
I agree. And I'm not trying to recruit everybody for my group. I really want to have, and also I want people who actually want to be there, who want to get engaged and be active with our community. But I really want people who, want to be there, and also people who are entrepreneurs and business owners who are really focused on self-improvement, personal development, and focused on growing their business, and who want to actually help and support each other and be resources to each other, and also where we can have these hard conversations and have some support and accountability regarding our goals and share ideas and recommendations and solutions. I'm actually hosting a goal setting workshop tonight, and I'm going to be going over goals, setting one priority goal, and we're going to share how we're going to achieve that, and also we're going to talk about resources needed to achieve those goals. And I really want people in my group to actually want to be a resource and help other people. And of course, we want to help everyone. So if they need help, I want to be there for them. I want our other members to help them as well. But I believe in the power of support. And I think two people were better than one. We know different things. We're experts in different things. And by combining our resources and intelligence, we can become more successful together and also stay more motivated as well.
That's true. So if people wanted to be a part of your group, where would they go to?
So you can go to our website, networkingknowledgeandgrowth.com, and you can register to be on our email subscribers, because we send out a weekly list of all of our events to remind you of all of our upcoming events. We also have our Meetup group as well, Charlotte Networking Knowledge. I'd recommend joining our Meetup group because, like you said, you get a dedicated notification each time we post a new event, and also you get a calendar reminder as well. And it also, once you RSVP, you have an option to add it to your calendar. So if you're looking on your schedule, be like, oh, hey, there's this event coming up on Tuesday. And also on our Meetup group, you can just check out all of our upcoming events, which is really easy to see. And also, I recommend following us on Facebook. Our Facebook is Charlotte Networking Knowledge, and we invite all of our followers to all of our events on Facebook, so you can find our events on Facebook as well. And we also post them in our TikTok and our Instagram.
There you have it.
So a lot of different ways.
Yeah, there you have it. So all links will be found in the show notes. Until next time, we're out. Peace.